to reach this point for Central, the first time since the late 60s to play in the semifinals here at the Macomb Holiday Tournament. And A-Town, after pulling a big upset against Farmington, who had beaten them by 21 points earlier in the season, is looking for more, and they'd like to advance to the championship game later on this evening. We'll pause for a timeout on the Carnes Communication USA pregame show. We'll talk more about the matchup after this.
Frustrated by hidden wireless fees? Get a total plan with U.S. Cellular. Unlimited data, no hidden fees. Plus, switch now for $150 back. Give hidden fees the boot with U.S. Cellular.
Retail installment contract, postpaid plan, phone internet, and DP Plus.
Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
You can save when you insure both your home and auto with Shelter. Call Janice Richard for details.
Does your business rely on a strong internet connection? How about a reliable phone system to help connect you with your customers? Well, if you answered yes to these important questions, then you need to call Cascom today. We not only offer both of these great options, but we are reliable, customizable, and offer great affordable service. At Cascom, we focus on helping you build a strong business connection with your customers. Call today at 1-800-252-1799.
In agriculture, you need to work with a company that understands your business. At Compeer Financial, we work in agriculture every day. We are the leading provider of financial solutions, offering products and services specific to farmers. Our loans and leases have flexible terms, including long-term fixed interest rates designed to fit your operation. Looking to buy land, increase your storage, or need an operating line of credit? Give us a call or stop by our office at 54th and State in Quincy. At Compeer Financial, we champion the hopes and dreams of rural America.
Welcome you back on the Carnes Communication USA pregame show. Camp Point Central and Abington Avon, A-Town. Quite a matchup here this afternoon in this championship bracket semifinal. This A-Town squad won 41-28 against Eureka back in their first game, and then they won their contest over Farmington 40-33 yesterday. Farmington previously undefeated and had beaten A-Town by 21 points on December 1st. But A-Town came back with a spirited effort after being down 9-2 early. Came back and took control of that game. And Farmington made a late run but could not complete the comeback. That's how A-Town finds himself here in this semifinal. Camp Point Central won probably the most interesting ended game you're going to see over Jacksonville 42-41 with the technical situation. We've talked about it several times. And then defeated Monmouth Roseville 50-39, also avenging a loss from earlier in the season for them where they lost by 14 points to Monmouth Roseville. So both of these teams got a little redemption yesterday. They're looking for a championship appearance here a little bit later on this evening. The loser, of course, will play in the third and fourth place game at 8 o'clock. It's the Carnes Communication USA pregame show. The next contest will feature Illini Bluffs and West Hancock. Clay Vass's Illini Bluffs Tigers squad playing really, really well. They're the 4 seed taking on number 1 West Hancock, who will be without head coach Reno Pinkston, who's attending the wedding of his youngest son, Seth, today in Oklahoma. Seth is in the Army, and they had to move some things around logistically. I understand he's going to be deployed again, and so they had to move things up a little bit before that deployment happened. We thank him for his service. And Coach Pinkston's got some assistants that'll be looking to lead his squad to a championship and trying to stay undefeated on the season. Today's broadcast brought to you in part by the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling of Mount Sterling. They will install Trane and Mitsubishi equipment and service all geothermal, furnace, air conditioning, heat pump, and ductless mini split systems. Call the Comfort Man 217-773-2626 or visit them on the web at www.comfortman.com. For the Panthers yesterday, big time play out of Hayden Nyson on the glass. Pulled down 13 rebounds in the contest and really had a good offensive game as well. And we saw Bryce Long, the young sophomore, really shoot it well. They'll need that today against a very athletic, very physical, and tall team for A-Town. At times, we'll have more about the broadcast on the Carnes Communication USA pregame show on the other side of this 2-minute break.
If you've had an accident with your vehicle, you know it's not cool. But getting your vehicle repaired can be way cool when you take it to Way Cool Auto Body at 826 North Jackson in Pittsfield. The Way Cool guys will get your vehicle repaired and back on the road. You'll drive away saying, that was way cool. Way Cool Auto Body. Call them for all of your auto body repair needs at 285 285-1231. That's 285-1231, or stop by 826 North Jackson in Pittsfield.
Do you have headaches? Do you suffer from back or neck pain? If so, I'm here to help. Hi, I'm Dr. Chris Lanham. My offices are located directly across from the Dairy Ripple at 200 South Madison. To reach me, our office number is 285-6300. That's 285-6300. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, and Saturdays by appointment. My offices are located directly across from the Dairy Ripple at 200 South Madison, where we can have you pain-free in no time.
When it comes to achieving big yields, success is in the genetics. And at LG Seeds, it's not just the genetics of our seed corn. It's the genetics of who we are. From our dealers out in the field to our scientists back in the lab. At LG Seeds, we are focused on the total success of our customers.
Find out how it works for your farm. Call Gene Myers at 653-4193 or Eric Lakin at 473-6068. RC, your soil total success.
It's never too late to plan, and Eagle One Investments can help. My name is Chris Little, and I can answer questions you may have about investing your money. Through Securities America Incorporated, Eagle One Investments offers a diversified and comprehensive list of quality products and services. So call me, Chris Little, at 285-1800 for a free consultation.
Securities offered through Securities America Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. Christopher Little, registered representative. Advisory services offered through Securities America Advisors. Eagle One Investments and Securities America are unaffiliated.
Stop by and see Carnes Communications or call 285-5400. Camp Point Central and A-Town matching up, and they pulled upsets to reach this one, as we told you during the last segment. And Jack, we saw some really good play out of both of these teams, and I think both of them played with a little determination, knowing that the teams they played yesterday had beaten them previously. So can they find that same kind of fire here in this contest?
Well, with Abington Avon, when we walked in the gym and saw them the first time, you and I both turned to each other and said, man, they are huge. But they also moved the ball, and when Farmington tried to pressure them, which is how they had success the last time, they really had some success. But this time they kind of went, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to come out here and take care of the basketball. They fell behind by a little bit, didn't panic. And you watched them in the pregame before their actual warm-up started. They were having some fun together as a group, and I think Kent Jones has got a good combination there. And I think the Central kids are that way. Just a good bunch of kids that will work hard and do what you ask them to do.
It's interesting for A-Town because both of the Mars, Caden and Kalen Marr, the brothers, one's a senior, one's a junior. They're about 6'4" and 6'3". For those two kids, they were both in foul trouble against the DePriest kid from Farmington, and when they sat down, E-Town went to a more of a five-guard look, and all of a sudden Farmington couldn't handle their pressure.
Farmington was one of those teams that hadn't lost a game yet, but when they started to roll down the other direction, they just had trouble recovering. They had a little trouble today, got the win, but Abington kind of put it on them a little bit after Farmington had beat them by 15,
21.
17? Wow.
Beaten them by 21 points. If you're thinking of buying or selling a piece of land, contact Aaron Milliken, your local Whitetail Properties real estate land specialist, to help you. WhitetailProperties.com, or give Aaron a call. Personally, 217-440-0353 to learn how Aaron Milliken can make your dreams a reality. This is the Camp Point Central squad. They're rated 7th in the Winchester tournament, and if you flash forward a week from today and you're into that first day of the Winchester tournament, Jack, you could see this Central squad winning, but later on as that tournament goes along, you very well could see them playing all the way from first to maybe not even playing in that 5th and 6th place game. That's how deep Winchester, I think, is this year, and kind of how this Central team has gone. If they can keep playing like they did yesterday, I think a lot of chances to be successful throughout the rest of the season, but they've just got to find that consistency they've been looking for.
And their basketball program's been like that. Football's been very consistent. Basketball's been kind of up and down a little bit, and this is a team that played West Hancock to a 2-point game, and I think they'd like to play them again and see what they can do too. But it'll be all about the start today and the strength. If Abington can compare the strength that Camp Point Central plays with, Abington will give them some trouble.
While the starting lineups and the play-by-play, Camp Point Central and A-Town. Your way next.
Jill Cook, physical therapist and newest member of the Advanced Physical Therapy Pittsfield team.
I'm excited to join Lorraine in offering my skill set to the Pittsfield area. I'm happy to work with the area's providers to help bring you the best physical therapy and healthcare possible. We work for and with our patients to get them back to the game of life.
Advanced Physical Therapy, a partner of Illini Hospital located at 128 West Washington. Advanced is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. It is their mission and their passion to help you advance.
Castiel's in Pittsfield is the place to visit for all your shopping needs for the family this holiday season. Gifts like pictures, bedding, lamps, women's clothing, jewelry, purses, that beautiful piece of Fenton that can be handed down from generation to generation, baby clothing and toys. A gift certificate from Castiel's would make a wonderful gift. From gift exchange items to that family gift. When it comes from Castiel's, they'll know it's special. And don't forget, you can get free gift wrapping at Castiel's. That's Castiel Color Wheel, located just off the Pittsfield Square. Central State Bank has all the latest technology as well as old-fashioned and neighborly service. Do your banking either way you wish. Our interest in our customers is long-term, compounded annually, and appreciated daily. You're not just a name or number to us, you're a part of our family. We care about you and your family, and if we can help you and yours to fulfill your dreams and goals, we will. We are friends doing business with friends. Keep Central State Bank central to your banking needs. Visit us in Quincy, Clayton, Pleasant Hill, or Kinderhook. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Lineups are brought to you by Leading Genetics. That's LG Seeds. Find out how it can work for your farm. Dean Otwell, 248-0599, or Eric Lakin, 473-6068. LG Seeds, our seeds, your soil, total success.
Abington Avon, 8-2. Kent Jones, their head coach. Hunter Darst is one of the guards, 5'10", and a senior. Graham Strews is a 6'1", sophomore at a guard. Then you get the big guys in the middle, and Caden Marr, he is a 6'3", junior. And Callan Marr, he is a 6'3", senior. Add Ryan Adolson to that. He's a 6'2", sophomore. Marr Adolson, along with Darst and Strews for the Abington Avon A-Town Tornadoes. For the Camp Point Central Panthers, James Barnett, their head coach, Aaron McDonald, Cody Aarons, the assistants. They'll start Bryce Long, who had a big one yesterday, 23 points. He's a 5'8", sophomore. His dad's in the stadium today to watch him, along with Cole Williams, the 5'9", junior guard. Add to that Lane Ippetson, the 6'4", junior center. He's a 6'4" player. Eric Jones plays the guard at 5'10", and the junior. And Hayden Nyson got the glasses fixed. He's 6 foot and a junior. It'll be Ippetson jumping against Adolson, I should say. And Adolson looks like he might be as big as the other two. We didn't have true heights with him. He could be a 6'4" kid easily. Ball is up, and Adolson tries to steal it, and they let it kind of go away, and now we're going to have to re-jump it again. Oh, no. It's going to be...
Tipped it 3 times.
So it's going to be Camp Point Central basketball. I thought it was all about the throw-up that really was the problem, but not a turnover. Just give the ball to Camp Point Central. Williams with it, top of the key, works off of a pick, gets it down low. Ippetson, turn around to the left side, can't get it to fall, and the rebound comes off to Caden Marr. Here come the A-Town Tornadoes. It's Darst with the ball, gets it on the right side. That's to Adolson. Now top of the key to Caden Marr. Marr works with the left hand, throws it out on the wing. That was to Strew, so he gets a touch. And now Callan Marr gets a touch for the first time to Caden Marr. Marr with the ball, top of the key. Strews with it on the right side. Now throws it out to Adolson. Left-hand side, Darst. Darst with the dribble against the man-to-man of the Panthers. Tries to penetrate, back out to Marr. Throws it right side to the old brother and Callan Marr. On the right side to Strew. Top of the key of Dawson. Left-hand side, Caden Marr. Works across the middle, leaves it to his big brother. On the right side, that's to Darst. Good ball movement, and the Panthers are playing the D. They get it down low to the big man, Callan Marr, and he turns it over. Turnover against Abington, their first of the ball game at the 6:53 mark. No score in this one so far. Cole Williams with the basketball, leaves it off to Jones. Jones hands it off to Long, who had a big game yesterday. Now the Ippetson to Jones. They run a little rotation on the switch. Back out off the pick to Long. Now down low to Hayden Nyson. Puts up the shot, won't fall. And the rebound comes off to Callan Marr, his second. Into the front court, that's Darst to Strews. Top of the key of Dawson. Left-hand side to Caden Marr. Caden tries to go inside. He's held on the play by one of the Central Panthers.
I think it'll be Eric Jones here, and it will be Jones, his first, team first. Ball out of bounds underneath here to A-Town. 6:21 to play in the first quarter, still no score.
Ball comes out to Kalen Marr, gets it over to his brother. Now down low, off balance shot, up and good by Darst, and Darst has the first 2 points of the ball game. It's a 2-0 lead at the 6:08 mark of the first quarter. Jones with it in the front court, out to Hayden Nyson, who missed the buddy just moments ago. To Williams, now out to Ippenson, top of the key. The long defense of the man-to-man of A-Town. Now Jones, Long has trouble with it, had it back for a minute, and a turnover against the Panthers as Callan Marr secures the ball. He'll get it out to Darst. Darst works on the right-hand side to Strews. Back out top of the key of Dawson. Now left outside Marr. Marr works across the middle, finds Big Brother, has a little trouble with the catch, gets it back and throws it over to Darst on the right-hand side at the 5:34 mark. 2-0 and a catch on the inside, and they're going to call Nyson for a foul. He said, hey, I had both hands up. What did I do wrong?
Hayden Nyson is whistled for his first, team second, out underneath here to the Tornadoes.
Panthers going to have trouble if they get in foul trouble here. They won't be able to match up anywhere close in the size. That's Marr with it, out top of the key to Darst. Darst works it left-hand side to Caden Marr. Back out to Darst, top of the key. Right-hand side, Strews. He's got the left-hand dribble, top of the key. Left-hand side, that's to Darst. Darst with the dribble at the 5:14 mark. 2-0 ball game, a little slow start here. Tries to penetrate. Panthers play the defense. Ippenson on the switch. Has to get down low and cover a Dawson. Back out top of the key to Strews. He'll get it over to Darst. Darst works on the right-hand side. He'll hand it off right side to Marr. Marr down, backing down, hands it to Strew, back to Marr. He backs his man down all the way up, throws it over the top of the backboard. Rebound comes off to Caden Marr, ball on the floor, and a holding foul. And if that goes against Jones, that'll be his second.
Jones and Nice were both there, but Jones is going to be whistled for the foul. His second, team third. Here comes Vance into the game. Jalen Vance, the guard, sits down Jones.
Bad matchup for the Panthers so far with all this size, huh, Charlie? Trying to inbound the ball is Graham Strews. Gets it into Marr, puts it up off the backboard and good. That's Callan Marr. He has his first two, and it's a 4-0 lead in the early going for A-Town. Ball thrown away by the Panthers. Turnover number 2. The other way goes Darst coast to coast. And finally they get the ball off to Strews. He'll be fouled by Williams on the shot.
Cole Williams whistled for the foul. His first, already the 4th team foul by Camp Point Central. 4:30 to play in the first quarter. And we'll see a timeout going to be whistled for the Panthers. We'll pause as well. 4:30 to play in the first. 4-0 A-Town on top. Back in 30 seconds.
Pikeland Motors offers you 2 locations to better serve you. Find a great selection of quality used vehicles at 804 West Washington. Or for new car sales and service, visit Pittsfield Square. Pikeland Motors has a full-service body shop, ASC-certified mechanics that can work on all makes and models. They offer 24-hour towing, free estimates, and a free loaner car while your vehicle's in the shop. When it comes to your next vehicle purchase, buying local keeps your tax dollars right here at home. Pikeland Motors, your local Buick GMC dealer. Call 285-2196 on the web at pikelandmotors.com.
Tornadoes, it's going to be Graham Strews, the 6'1 sophomore. He'll shoot a pair. His team leads by a 4-0 count on the Waco Collision scoreboard. 4:30 left first quarter. First one up and good.
Midstate Insurance Agency serving the area with 3 locations with Griggsville and Jacksonville. Call Glenn 200. Second by Strews, no good. And Hayden Dyson grabs the board for Central.
His first gets it into Vance in the front court, who's playing like he did yesterday because Jones was in foul trouble early there. Nyson left-hand side to Williams. Man-to-man, the long arms of A-Town giving the Panthers some trouble. Ippenson moves the man into the corner. Goes back out to Vance, who played strong yesterday. But the Panthers had to have their big guys help them bring the ball up the court. Ippenson in the corner. Vance gets it down to Nyson, off the window and good. Nyson strong that time. He has his first 2 and did what he did yesterday. And it's a 4-2 ball game at the 3:55 mark. 5-2, my mistake. Ball on the right-hand side, that's to Strews. Gets it out to a Dawson. Now left-hand side to Darst. Darst backs up a little bit, gets it to Marr. Throws it on the right-hand side. That's to Tinkham into the ball game. Lucas Tinkham, the sophomore. A lot of young guys in this Abington squad. Now with it is Strews. Goes to the basket strong. Partially blocked, and they're going to call an offensive foul. Williams went down, and the foul goes against who? Strews?
Drew's called for the foul, his first team first. Also a turnover on A-Town. That's their second of the game. And yeah, Williams, you can tell he's pretty strong. He kind of had to force himself to fall that time. Draw the charge.
3:25 first quarter. Nyson gets it to Vance on the left-hand wing. Waits for a cutter. Gets it down to Ippenson. Strong to the bucket. Throws it towards us. Nice play by the Canton radio station. I'm telling you, that was one of the best plays of the day. Third turnover of the ball game.
Put him on the ballot.
Okay. Bob on the ballot. Bob's on the ballot. With the ball is Hunter Darst. That is the third turnover against the Panthers. 3:12 left in the quarter. 5-2 in favor of A-Town. Right-hand side, Graham Strews with it. Looks in the corner, can't find anything. Back to Adolson on the left-hand side. That's to Darst. Darst with the basketball down to Adolson, and Ippenson reaches around to get the ball, and I guess he must have hooked the man when he came around the corner.
I'll tell you, I think that might have been anticipated it was going to be a foul. Ippenton's pretty good at playing that post defense and gets around the defender or the offensive man quite a bit of the time without much problem, but he gets called for his first team fifth.
Whistle blowing the other way. Mars misses a shot. Adolson with the putback. It's up and good. Ryan Adolson with an offensive rebound to put back in a 7-2 ball game. Panthers hustle into the front court. Nyson with it, left-hand side, Vance. Long having trouble getting open here as he's got a strong defense by Strews on him right now. Now to Williams. Williams goes inside, leaves it back out to Ippenson. Left-hand side, Vance. Down low, they get it to Nyson. Turnaround shot up and good. Boy, Hayden has turned his game around on the offensive side, and it's a 7-4 ball game. We've never seen Nyson as aggressive as the last couple of games on the offense, Charlie. 2:20 in the quarter. Down to Mars. Strong to the basket. Turns around. Throws it to Adolson. A little bit deep. Puts up the shot and good. Adolson had a good recovery there. And it's a 9-4 ball game. A 5-point lead for Abington, who can give anybody trouble in this tournament. Down low, they get the ball to Ippenson. Reverse layup. Can't get it to fall. Gets his own rebound. Shot up again. And it's good. Ippenson hits the floor this time. No call on the play. And it's a 9-6 ball game. No fouls on A-Town, or just one so far. It's been aggressive on both sides. Down low, they get it to Mar. Now Nyson's going to pick the reach-around foul up, and it will be his second.
Yeah, his second. Team foul number 6 already.
Yep. Over and over they call him, and now they're going to have the difference maker come in, and Colin Hughes. Hughes will have a little bit more body to put on the man, as Nyson will have to sit down for a while, but he's got all 4 of their 6 points. Get the ball out top of the key to Heckcox. Heckcox into the game. Oh, no, my mistake, Tinkham. Tinkham gets the ball to Strews. Now Strews throws it down low to Mark, to Adolson on the right-hand side to Darst. Good ball movement. Adolson's kind of there. Nyson. Now they get it down to Mark. He walks, and he'll be called for it. Turnover against Abington is their third of the ball game.
Hughes was bodying him up that time and bumped him off of his game just enough to get him to shuffle the feet.
1:30 left in the quarter. The thing about Hughes is he's not going to leave his feet.
No.
He's going to stay right down there. Got the ball, top of the key. Left-hand side to Vance. Out to long, top of the key. Throws up a 3 from out there. It won't fall. And the rebound comes off to Marr. He'll leave it off to Darst, who wants to run. Strong to the bucket. Around his guy. Has to fake once. Gets it to Adolson. And Adolson's got his 6th point of the ball game.
It's a pretty pass.
And that's an 11-6 lead now to Hughes, top of the key. Left-hand side, Vance looks down low to Ippenson. Finds him with it. Throws it cross-court to Williams. Looks down to Hughes, back to Ippenson free throw line. Works hard against the Dolphins. Fakes, puts it up on the top. It won't fall. Marr with another rebound, his second. He leaves it off to Darst, who wants to take it into the front court. I think Williams could have took it away, but he just kept running. But instead, Darst was able to turn the other direction. Now Tinkham with the basketball on the right-hand side at the 35-second mark of the first quarter. 11-6 in favor of Abington. With
fertilizer and petroleum products, but sometimes we have to ask for another opinion. My grandson, Fletcher Davis, is with me today, and we'll ask him. Fletcher, who is the best ag retailer around?
You are, Grampy.
Now, there's the answer from a totally unbiased source, Logan Agri-Service, serving agriculture since 1962. Good job, buddy.
Thanks, Grampy.
As a mom or dad, your life is busy enough. You've got kids to get ready, get them to school, go to work, pick them up from school, take them to dance, basketball, the movies, the list goes on and on. What you don't have time for? Being sick. That's where Illini Express comes in. We offer walk-in medical care with short wait times at times that work into your busy life. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. on the south side of the Pittsfield Square. Illini Express will get you in, examined by one of our great providers, and then on your way to good health. Illini Express for those people who just don't have time to be sick.
Seven from the field, and a lot of that's because they're shooting some layups. Made a three also. With it out front is Tinkham. He's out there with Strews. Also, both the Mar boys and Adolphson out there right now. So Darce, the only man missing from the starting lineup. Mar gets the ball, looks down to Adolphson. They'll roll in and out and try to hit each other. Hughes playing on the defensive side with Williams, Long, Vance, and the fifth man, Ippenson. Dyson on the bench with 2 fouls. With the ball is Strews, throws it right-hand side to Marr. He'll throw it to the big brother who walks across the middle, and he'll be called for traveling again. Just gets in too big a hurry and rolls the feet a little bit. He's not just 6'4", he's a solid 6'4".
Just needed to go up that time. Hughes is not going to block a shot.
Nope. Williams bringing it across the timeline. Panthers without Nyson, who had 4 points in the first quarter before he got in foul trouble. Long's only got 1 shot off, and he missed that. To Vance on the left-hand side, top of the key to Ippenson. Now right-hand side, that's to Williams. Tries to go inside, throw it in the corner to Vance, throws it to Ippenson down low. Ippenson can't handle the pass at his feet, and it's a turnover against the Panthers. They're forced.
Darst will return to the lineup. And who's going to take the chair? Looks like Struce will head to the bench.
Struce is down now. Yeah, so Tinkham and Darst are the guards right now. Darst will bring it across the timeline. He looked like the man that made things happen for them in the first quarter. 7 minutes left in the half. Bounces to Marr. Marr looks on the side to Darst. Gets it back to him, and Marr's trying to get down low. And Hughes doing a nice job bodying up, as Charlie told you. Tinkham back to Darst on the left-hand side. Now out to Adolphson. Throw it down low to Marr, who catches, puts up the shot, and it's good. You're not going to stop him if he gets it down there. It's a 16-6 ball game, biggest lead of the night for Abington this afternoon, I should say.
The Panthers need Ippenson to step up on the defensive post presence without Hayden Nyson in there right now.
And they used to playing together all the time. Williams, Ippenson works left elbow, can't find anything. Now to Williams. He'll work across the middle, quickly down in the corner to Vance for a 3. In and out won't go, and they need that to happen too. Ippenson flies for the ball, gets it to Vance. What a job by him. Off the window, won't fall. Adolphson gets the rebound. Hughes tries to poke it away, but they'll get it back to Tinkham, who gets it to Darst in the front court. Here comes Abington the other way at the 6-minute mark of the first quarter, or first half. Tinkham, right side, score is 16-6 on the Way Cool Collision scoreboard. Now putting it up is Darst, won't fall. Rebound Marr. He bodies up, can't get it to fall. And the rebound this time comes off to Long, who rips down the rebound, and now a foul on one of the Abington players.
It's going to go into Caden Marr. Marr's first, team second. That time Long got switched off on to Cowan Marr, and they needed to get him the ball and let him go to work. He got the rebound, went back up. Long, a lot of contact, but I guess they're saying if you're 5'7", you get to have a little more when you're guarding somebody who's 6'4" and as broad-shouldered as Marr is.
With the ball is Long, top of the key. His dad, Matt, getting a chance to see his son play after the Bloomington girls tournament done. Ippenson, free throw line, shot up and good. Nice turnaround by Ippenson. He's got 4, and it's 16-8. 5:22 left in the first half of play. Tinkham with the basketball, works top of the key, gets it over to Darst. On the right side, looks down low, very patient with the offense. Nice dribble for him. Now down to Caden Marr, works it down to his brother Colin, puts up the shot, does Caden on the give and go. He's going to be fouled, and if that's on Williams, that'll be his second.
Wait and see. It is going to be Cole Williams, his second, team 7. 5:06 to play in the half, 16-8 advantage for A-Town. And
Jones, Nyson, and Williams, all 3 with 2 fouls already.
Hayden Marr going to the free throw line. The left-hander's first one up, no good.
Your local McDonald's on Washington Street in Pittsfield has breakfast all day, specialty drinks, and a full menu. You're loving it at your hometown McDonald's in Pittsfield.
Graham Strews back in. Callan Marr will take a chair.
You know, Callan's about the size of the big guy from Farmington, but he's just in a little bit better condition to be able to stay out there longer. The left-hander, Caden Marr with the shot.
Second one up is good. Makes it 17-8 A-Town.
He's got his first point of the day. And Williams gets it to Hughes in the front court. Hughes can shoot the three. We've seen him do it. To Long, but hands all over him out front. 2 hands on the man. Supposed to be a foul automatically, and there's no doubt that's what's happening with A-Town. A lot of the defensive side.
They're aggressive defense.
But they're grabbing you with their hands. Vance with the ball, gets it to Ippinson, goes down low. Adolphson tries to play with him. Ippinson makes the bucket, goes right at the man. He's got 6, and he'll get the and one.
Adolphson going to be called for the foul. His first, team third, and one opportunity here for Ippinson. Pumped up after seeing that one go through the hoop. 4:40 to play in the half. Ippenson's free throw on the way is too hard, and the rebound to Adolphson.
Adolphson with the rebound. He'll get it on the left-hand side. That's to Struz. Top of the key. With it is Darts. Darts with the left-hand dribble. Leaves it off to Tinkham. That's to Adolphson on the right-hand side to Struz.
A really nice rotation as A-Town.
They do. They look down low, but you don't have the big Mar boy right now in Callan, and the offense is a little stagnant without him.
It's Ryan Adolphson down on the block. Here's Ippinson again. He's so good at that post interior defense of stepping around the man and getting the ball.
5th turnover against Abington in a 17-10 ball game. Panthers trying to fight back in this one. Ippinson, when he gets the ball in the blocks, pretty darn tough. Now Long with it. Looks down low. Coach Jones wants a moving screen. On the other side, I'm sure Panthers want a foul when the man grabs him with both hands just like that. Hughes tries to take the ball along with him and gets knocked away from it and turns it over to the 5th turnover. But you gotta look there, and Caden Marr's got both hands on the defensive guy, and there's no call on the play. When you put both hands on a man, it's automatically a foul. And on the defense, Abington's had their hands on him quite a bit so far. 3:45 left in the quarter.
Letting it go a little more early in the game. They were calling a lot down the post defense, and those fouls kind of gone away.
Now the Panthers got 3 guys sitting on the bench with that. Williams is not. He's still up. Got a little give and go, and Williams knocks it away. Turnover number 6 against Abington. We get the ball to Long. Strong to the big man. Shot up. Count the bucket. And what a job by Long going to the hole that time. He'll get the and one. That makes it a 17-12 Abington lead on the Wakefield Collision.
Callan Marr called for the foul. His first, team 4th, and I think you're finding out pretty quickly that Bryce Long is a pretty tough player.
Yeah. So how do you say this?
Adolphson.
Adolphson?
Yeah. And one here is good by Long. And I say it's 17-13, down to a 4-point game.
On the Wakefield Collision scoreboard, 3:20 left in the quarter. WBBA 97.5, WBBAradio.com, WBBA Sports at YouTube for the viewing for you of the game also. Marr with the basketball, right-hand side. That's to Darst. Looks down low, can't find anything. Adolphson with the basketball now. He gets it and looks down low to Adolphson, does Tinkham, can't get it across, and now Marr will swing it over to Darst. Ryan on the 250 mark to move the ball around a little bit is Darst. Gets it to Tinkham. Tinkham got by with steps. Now a three-pointer on the side, in and out. Ball tipped around, taken off by Adolphson. On the offensive rebound, and the Panthers give him another chance. Lucas Tinkham with the basketball, just a sophomore. Out front, that was to Struz. Now they get it down low to Adolphson, and Hughes is going to be called for the reach around, I do believe.
Hughes will be whistled for his first, 8th team foul, so 1-1 here for Ryan Adolphson. Marr going to take a chair as Marr comes back in.
Marr for Marr.
Allen for Caden.
That'll leave a mark.
31 to play here in the first half. Adolphson's first free throw is up and good. Illini Express Walk-In Clinic reminds you, don't let the flu season get you down. Illini Express open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday on the southwest corner of the Pittsfield Square. Adolphson will shoot the second. He's true there. Makes it 19-13 A-Town.
He's got 8. 19-13 A-Town with the lead.
He's only a sophomore.
Long with it, top of the key, gets it to Hughes. Hughes looks inside, can't find anything, waits for the cutter, gets it to Ippenson. Works against the man on the defensive side, won't fall, and Adelson gets the rebound on the block. They work it the other way, and that should have been a carry and a double dribble, and a good call by the official as Strews had the defensive man just trapped the ball up against his body. When he came down, he got the double dribble.
He and Williams kind of went chest to chest that time.
Yeah, I don't think you want to go chest to chest with that young man. He can keep his composure with no problem. What a football player he is. Long with it, bounces out to Hughes, gets it back to Williams. Wants to check the man, and now we got an offensive foul, and who are we going to call that again?
Moving screen on Bryce Long,
Yep, Long's going to pick up the foul. That'll be his first, turnover number 6. Team foul number 9.
When you set the screen, you really have to make sure you set it. Now we'll get a timeout by A-Town. We'll pause as well. 1:58 to play in the half. 19-13 A-Town leads Central. Back with you in 1 minute.
Do you ever think about your banker? Probably not, because everyone is busy these days. Would it be nice to know that your banker is thinking about you? Sure, the First National Bank of Barry is always thinking of our customers and how we can better serve them. This is Tony Smith. Please feel free to stop by my office at 525 West Washington Street or call me at 217-922-0244. Today, tomorrow, together.
Pricing again on select models like Tahoes and Silverados. The second program is 20% off select cars like Malibus and Cruises. All at Heaton Chevrolet Arctic Cat, minutes away from high prices in Pittsfield. Call 217-285-2189.
Collision Center scoreboard. Abington called the timeout. A-Town, that is, at the 1:55 mark. Working into the front court is Darst. Still on the dribble. Thinks about it, top of the key. Gets it to Strews. Back to Darst. Strews and Darst doing a nice job. Adolson has the basketball. Gets it over to Tinkham. To Darst. Top of the key, Marr. Left-hand side. That's to Strews. Moving around a lot around the perimeter, just looking for that guy down low. Adolson looks down low, can't find the man in Marr. As Hughes is trying to pin or get around him, they throw it back out top of the key to Darst. Now on the right side to Tinkham. When you got both the Marr boys in there, they really move the ball around a lot with them. With Adolson, and they really can cause you some problems. Now down low, Marr, who took 3 steps on the way to the bucket, made the basket, no travel call. He's got another. He's got 6, and it's 21-13. No doubt he shuffled the feet that time. Left-hand side, Hughes. Now gets the ball to Vance on the left side. Jones sitting on the bench with 2 fouls, as is Nyson. Vance with it left-hand side. Tries to get it out to Hughes and anticipate it. Hughes had to break away from his man to get it. Now to Ippenson to Vance. Ippenson's the only guy that's been able to have a post move, and 20 is all over him on Long. Can't get the shot off, and no call on the play, and the rebound comes off to Darst, and then Darst is going to be fouled by Long, who is very frustrated right now after that no call.
Yep, Long ran right into the man. He picks up his second, 10th team foul, so 2 shots coming up for Hunter Darst. 2 shots, so they'll wait for the first one. Before they let Caden Marr come back into the game. 33.4 seconds to play in the half. 21-13 advantage. A-Town. First one by Darst is good.
22-13 now.
Also into the contest will be Nick Ennis, the sophomore. A lot of sophomores on this team.
Lots and lots. A senior in Hunter Darst and a senior in Colin Marr. That's it. Then a bunch of sophomores with a couple of juniors.
Second one on the way by Darst, also good.
They could be a headache for quite a few years in this tournament, couldn't they?
And Central both.
23-13, a 10-point lead for A-Town. Trying to get the ball along, throw it away, do the Panthers. Their 7th turnover. Now what happened the other way? A foul on the Panthers before the shot.
It's going to be on Williams.
Williams going to pick up his 3rd already in the ball game. Double bonus situation, and we'll put Strews to the free throw line.
22.3 seconds to play in the half. A 10-point lead for A-Town. Looking to expand on it here with some free throws by Strews. First one on the way is good as it rattled in.
24-13 now.
Norfolk in for Central. He replaces Williams. So Jones and Williams both to the bench, and along with Nyson.
Norfolk, a 5'10 senior, and he's going to have to play some good minutes for them.
Second one up is also good.
He's got 6. 25-13 now with 17 seconds left in the quarter. Along with the man all over him, takes one dribble, gets it out to Ippinson. Ippenson's the only guy that's kind of played his direct game so far. Long works down low, and he's going to have a blocking foul committed against him by Tinkham, I do believe.
Yep, Tinkham called for his first foul, just the 15th foul, and Kent Jones knows that they can be a little physical here. In fact, you heard him tell his players, we've got fouls to give here. Just in case. Now the referee comes to the scorer's table. 7.2 seconds to play in the half. And what will we have here? What will we have here?
No idea what he's checking. There's 7 seconds left in the quarter.
They're looking to the
25-13 game.
Looking to the bench.
Trying to see
on the
what the
scores.
is.
Looking at the scorer's book, and it happened when
they put Norfolk in. I've got Norfolk. They don't have him in their book, possibly.
Norfolk is in the game. The books get together here, and we'll talk about it.
When you have the scorer's books a long way away from the official scoring book, sometimes things get copied wrong, so we'll find out what's going to happen. If they don't have him in there, they'll call a technical because the head coach has to check that book, I think, before the game, does he not?
Supposed to, yes.
And so the Panthers scoring guy is down there, but there may be a technical assessed as when Norfolk come into the game, they did not have him in the book. If they do that, the Panthers will lose the possession. It'll go to Abington, and they'll shoot free throws. Looks like they're going to fix it. Cody Gray from Jacksonville won't like that.
So they turn in the right lineup, and it just wasn't recorded correctly into the official book. So there's the explanation, and tell you what, this poor crew here, when it comes to scorebook errors, has had a pretty rough.
Been a tough one so far. 11 is Norfolk, if that will help you at all. Okay.
7.2 seconds to play in the half. Out underneath the Central.
Vance with the ball, top of the key, one dribble, in a bit of trouble. Tries to throw it down to Ippinson. Good catch, strong to the bucket, off the window, no good. But he'll be called for the offensive foul, and Ippinson will pick up his second. That is the 8th turnover against the Panthers, and with 4/10 of a second left, Abington Avon's going to have the ball, leading 25-13, and not really much time for a shot here. They'll get it in, hold the ball, and go into halftime with that 25-13 lead. Abington Avon trying to move on to the championship game. The Panthers got their work cut out for them. 25-13 at halftime on the Pike County Lumber Company halftime show. Pike County Lumber Company, locally owned and supporting our area from the Grody family. We invite you to support them when you're in need of a building supply, composite decking, vinyl windows, fixtures. If you need it for building, they have it on the west side of Pittsfield. It's Pike County Lumber Company. 25-13 in favor of Abington Avon. A-Town over the Panthers of Camp Point Central. We're back in 2 minutes.
Now is the time to buy new windows for your home. Beautiful Temco windows and doors are available through Pike County Lumber Company in Pittsfield. Whether you need double hung, bay windows, or patio doors, we have them all, plus more. Temco custom manufactures each quality window to fit your home. So call Pike County Lumber Company at 285-6115 to place your order today. That's Pike County Lumber Company on West Washington and Pittsfield, 285-6115.
Liberty Village, where neighbors are friends and life is carefree, simply the finest.
As we get older and wiser, we understand more completely that few choices in life are black and white. And one of the most difficult choices can be deciding when it's time for a family member to move into assisted living. Hi, this is Angela Lee from Liberty Village of Pittsfield, and that's why among our many choices here, we offer the Hawthorne Inn. Our Hawthorne Inn is perfect for those who just need a little assistance in their daily lives. It offers personalized care from a highly trained staff 24 hours a day. And while the suites and amenities are elegant, our Hawthorne Inn is affordable. So if you're worried about a family member living on their own, consider the Hawthorne Inn at Liberty Village of Pittsfield. To schedule a tour for your loved one or for more information, visit www.libertyvillageofpittsfield.com or call 217-285-5200.
Liberty Village, where neighbors are friends and life is carefree, simply the finest.
I'm the neighbor with the orange tractor. I mow, I grow, and care for this place I call home. I'm always on the move, getting work done, because I want to be the best version of me. Right now, get a Kubota L-Series tractor and take advantage of low-rate, long-term financing. This is why I do it. Kubota,
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Beard Implement Company, located on US 54 just west of Pittsfield.
14-6 lead after one quarter. Had an 11-7 second quarter and lead at 25-13 over the Panthers of Camp Point Central. The Panthers had 8 turnovers in the first half, 7 on Abington, but the big thing will be fouls on Camp Point Central. First, looking at Abington, Lucas Tinkham has 1 foul. Graham Strews with a single foul. Caden Marr, the younger Marr, has a single foul, and Ryan Adolson has a foul also. On the other side, lots of fouls on the Panthers. Cole Williams with 3, 2 on Bryce Long, 2 on Lane Ippinson, 2 on Eric Jones, a single foul on Colin Hughes, and 2 on Hayden Nyson. So the Panthers will try to get their guys back on the court and try to keep them there if they're going to have a chance to catch up in this one. 8 of 13 is Abington Avon in the first half, and that's 61.5%. They're 1 for 2 from the three-point line, 8 for 10 from the free throw line. Panthers are 6 of 15. 40%, 0 of 2 from the arc, and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. It is a 25-13 lead at halftime for A-Town over the Panthers. 2-minute timeout. Individual scoring comes your way after these.
How come an insurance company thinks 15 minutes is enough time to do a good job?
How come nobody's asked me my idea of financial security? It sounds simple, but my company's never asked me.
How come my financial planner doesn't know anything about insurance?
How come no one explains financial security so that I can understand it?
Country Financial does. Most people don't know there is a company that can help prepare you for tomorrow and protect you for today. At Country Financial, we use our wide variety of tools, from auto and life insurance to retirement and education funding, to create a tangible plan that helps you achieve your idea of financial security.
How come I think this will all take care of itself?
That's one thing that won't happen. So, how come you haven't talked with a Country Financial representative yet? Just call on Country and start planning today. At Country, we always ask, what's your idea of financial security?
Contact Country Financial Agent Mick Wable or Mike Spann.
Hi, I'm Deputy Chassie Anderson with the Pike County Sheriff's Department.
And I'm Officer Jennifer Thompson with the Pittsfield City Police.
Together, we serve all of Pike County schools representing the DARE program.
The DARE program allows law enforcement, in a cooperative effort, to not only get to know the kids in our community,
but to teach them the dangers of all drugs
and the importance of understanding the consequences of destructive decisions.
Since the early 1990s, drug overdoses have been steadily increasing in America.
Most recently, this statistic is fueled by the surge in heroin use across the country.
It's hard to really grasp the lives lost to addictions, such as drug abuse or the generations that will never be.
All because someone took a substance they shouldn't or mixed 2 drugs that can't be mixed.
Be mindful of the decisions your teenager is making.
Talk to them.
Be educated.
And don't be afraid to ask for help.
This message is brought to you by the Pike County DARE program.
Together, we can keep our kids safe.
Welcome back on the Pike County Lumber Company halftime show, where A-Town has a 25-13 advantage over the squad from Camp Point Central. Taking a look at some individual scoring for both teams. For Camp Point Central, they were slowed by foul trouble in the first half, so just 3 guys in the scoring column. Ippinson was 6 points, 4 for Nyson and 3 for Bryce Long. Williams, Jones, Vance, Norfolk, and Hughes also played but did not score in the first half of play. For A-Town, they were led in scoring by Ryan Adelson with 8 points, 6 apiece for Calvin Marr and Graham Strews, 4 points for Hunter Darst, and 1 point for Caden Marr. Lucas Tinkham and Nick Innes also played in the contest but did not score for A-Town. A-Town out-rebounded Camp Point Central 12-4. Central had 8 turnovers compared to 7 for A-Town. And they've led throughout this contest by as many as 12, which is what the advantage is right now for the squad by A-Town. Central went on a scoring drought there, didn't score for the last 3:25 of the second quarter, and they've got to keep guys out on the court in order for them to make a comeback in this one. But A-Town showed against Farmington, they just don't panic. Even when Farmington made a run after late in that contest, they stayed Calm, cool, and collected. And they're looking to punch their ticket to the championship for the winner of West Hancock and Illini Bluffs. Lanham Chiropractic and Dr. Chris Lanham invites you to call him to feel better. 217-285-6300. It's time to get back to your best with Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic. 2-minute timeout. Second half play-by-play. 8 down on top of Camp Point Central. 25-13. Back with you after this.
Frustrated by hidden wireless fees? Get a total plan with U.S. Cellular. Unlimited data, no hidden fees. Plus, switch now for up to $650 back. Give hidden fees the boot with U.S. Cellular.
Retail installment contract, postpaid plan, phone term, and DP Plus required. Customer reimbursed for ETF or remaining device balance taxes.
In agriculture, you need to work with a company that understands your business. At Compeer Financial, we work in agriculture every day. We are the leading provider of financial solutions, offering products and services specific to farmers. Our loans and leases have flexible terms, including long-term fixed interest rates designed to fit your operation. Looking to buy land, increase your storage, or need an operating line of credit? Give us a call or stop by our office at 54th and State in Quincy. At Compeer Financial, we champion the hopes and dreams of rural America.
They trail 25-13. And we're ready for third quarter action. Winner of this plays at 9:30 in the championship, and the loser in the third and fourth place game at 8 o'clock. Williams and Jones, along with Long out there. Ippetson and Nice in their original starters. They'll get it to Ippetson, top of the key, as we're underway. Adolphson plays some defense against him to Jones. Might have drugged the foot. Gets it back to Ippetson in the left-hand corner. Cross courts the ball all the way to Williams. Now top of the key, Nice, and left-hand side, Jones. Looking down low to Ippetson. Top of the key, Long. Right-hand side, Williams. Back out top of the key to Ippetson to Jones. Panthers moving the ball around the perimeter, but doing a nice job is A-Town playing on the defensive side. Back out to Nyson, left-hand side. Jones gets it down to Ippetson against Adolphson. Can't get it to fall, and the rebound comes off the other way to Darts. A single shot, and nothing to show for it there as Ippetson couldn't get it to fall. Darts gets the ball to Adolphson. Looks in the corner, can't find anything. Now to Marr, top of the key. Left-hand side, that's to Strews. Strews will get it out to Adolphson. Now on the right side to Marr. Gets it down to his big brother, who puts it down once, puts up the shot, won't fall. Nice and held his ground and gets the board. His third of the game, sent most of the second quarter with 2 fouls. 6:40 left in the quarter, no points in this quarter yet. Jones on the left-hand side.
Not how the game started.
25-13 the score. It's a Way Cool Collision scoreboard. Now Ippetson, right-hand side, Long. Back to Ippetson, bounces down low to Nyson. Faces the basket to Jones, top of the key, Williams. Panthers moving the ball very well. Long with it, top of the key. Looks down low, can't find anything. Ippetson on the left wing. He'll work it back at top of the key. A little shake and bake. Wants to pull up. Doesn't put the shot up. Gets it to Nyson. Kept the long toe on the floor, I think, that time to Jones. Ippetson in the corner. You'll have to explain to me what happens when you get that ball in the corner and how it gets the offense to go, because everybody does it. Ippetson, top of the key to Williams. Under 6 minutes left in the quarter. Right-hand side, Long. Panthers with a lot of rotation, but they're down by 12. They need some points on each possession here. Williams back out to Jones. He'll leave it off to Long, who has the ball stripped away. Williams gets it back, puts a move on. Is bounced off of a couple of people. Now wants to put the shot up, and it's blocked by Callan Marr. Hit him with the body early, but good block there. To Adolphson, down low, runs the floor, can't get it to fall, and a foul on one of the Panthers. The Panthers worked hard and had nothing to show for it, and A-Town is using that energy that they got out of that Farmington game.
Bryce Long whistled for the foul, his third, first of the second half by Camp Point Central. 5:31 to play in the third, trailing 25-13 are the Panthers, and Adolphson at the free throw line. His first one is good.
Adolphson has 9 points now. Makes it a 26-13 lead. They've doubled it up on the bench.
Talking with the guys from the Canton station during the break. And the hard thing about A-Town is they're so balanced, really, in all their games. It's hard to say, well, who's an all-tournament guy for this team?
That's right. They could be a team that would make it there and not have anybody on the squad. I don't know who the MVP of the tournament is. That'll be a real tough one, because I haven't seen anybody just dominated all the time other than Darian Drake, and his team went 1 and 2. Ippetson on the right side. You've seen somebody that's really stepped up there. Now the Panthers throw it away, and that'll be a turnover on the Panthers, and that'll be their 9th of the ball game, first to the second half. 5:07 left in the quarter. Not a good start for the Panthers here. But a lot of that's got to do with what A-Town's doing on the defensive side. They really are getting after it here. Ball comes out top of the key. That's to Hunter Darst. Darst will work against the pick of Kalen Marr. Now to Adelson. Gets it on the left side. Darst. Now swinging around to Marr. Top of the key to Darst. Darst will get the ball to Strews. To Adelson. Now to Marr. Marr to Marr. On the right-hand side to Darst. Darst on the dribble. Panthers playing hard on the defensive side. They get it down low to Marr. He picks the feet up and puts them back down and gets the shot to fall. And if you watch his feet, you will notice something else going on there, but not a call. 29-13, and the lead's now 16, the biggest of the ball game. Jones on the right side to Nyson. They'll try to throw it to long, and Darst hustles over, knocks it out of bounds, trying to get the steal again. The Panthers are a half step short on every pass right now. 4:19 left third quarter. Nice. Once you get into Ippinson, he does good working against the Marr boys. Gets the left-hand layup up, count the bucket. Nice move by Ippinson, and he'll get the and one, but man, he had to slice the defense.
Calling it's Caden Marr, his second, team first to the half, and one opportunity here for Ippinson. 4:14 to play in the third. Panthers get their first points of the half, almost halfway through the third, and the free throw by Ippinson is good.
29-16 the score now, 13-point lead for A-Town with 4:09 left in the quarter. Left-hand side, that's Strews with it. He'll bounce it around the top, leave it off to Darst on the left-hand wing. They'll work through some picks across the middle. Now to Strews, very patient is A-Town. Left-hand side, they get it down to Adelson. Little left-hand hook won't fall. Nyson had the tip, and the ball came off his foot. As he and Ippinson are having to work so hard against the guys that are that much bigger than them. They're having trouble controlling the ball. Lucas Tinkham will come back into the game, and he will sit down Caden Marr, the junior, for just a little while. I'm sure they wish the Marr boys were both sophomores too. On the left-hand side, that's Tinkham trying to put the move on in the paint. Gets out of it as Adelson puts up the shot, and a rebound comes off to Nyson. And the foul is going to go against one of the Panthers. That's on Williams. Where did that come from?
I don't know. It's his fourth, though. And Vance will come in as Williams will sit down.
Nyson had the Marr boy on his back, and Williams got called for the foul away from that. I'll be darned. Marr out to Tinkham. Tinkham looks for a cutter, finally finds Darst out front. Darst to Tinkham on the right side. He'll leave it off to Adelson. Adelson gets the ball to Strews. Now out to Darst. Strews and Darst playing a little pitch and catch to Adelson, who's kind of the trigger man out front. Thinks about the three, then gets it to Tinkham on the right side. He works against Jones, who's playing with a couple of fouls. Williams sitting on the bench with 4. Nyson playing with 2, trying to play big down low, as he and Ippinson got a tough chore on either side of him. Now back out front is Darst. Trying to match up with this Abington team may be tough with the size they've got, because their guards even have some nice size. Darst is very strong with the right-hand dribble at the 2:50 mark of the third quarter. His team leads 29-16 on the Way Cool Collision scoreboard. WBBA is where you listen to it. Jack and Charlie Hull and Tim running the camera. Adelson with the shot to the free throw line, won't fall. Nyson will clear it out front and get the rebound. He'll leave it off to Vance, who came after the ball. Panthers had to use the big guys bringing the ball up the court yesterday, but today they've been able to do more. Now Jones takes the spill, and he's slow getting up, and he landed on a knee. Hope he's okay. Vance pops out for the shot. It won't fall, and over the top is Ippinson.
So they're going to call an elbow on Adelson.
Adelson throws the elbow, so we're going to see this on both sides now.
Yep.
Actually, they showed it as a hold, but then down low the elbow came out, and that's the second foul on Abington. First time I've really heard their second on the team, right? And now an offensive foul on Jones the other way. This is the crew that had the problem in Bill Camp Point game before, so different things happen sometimes.
He had Chuck Grant earlier too.
Yep. And the 10th turnover of the ball game. They ate a good breakfast this morning. I watched them. Now Mark tries to get the ball to Darce. Now they get it down to Adelson. Little left-hand hook. It won't fall. Off the backboard, Adelson's able to get the rebound. And on the floor, they're going to call it on the Panthers. Adelson did not have position on the play at all. And that's going to go against Ippenson, his third team foul. These guys are fourth team foul. They've really had some problems.
It's a lot like guessing.
Yeah, I think it's quite a guess. Out front with it is Strews. I mean, the calls are just different every time the whistle blows.
What happens did he flip a coin?
Yeah. Strews with it on the right side. He carries the ball with no call whatsoever. I mean, he walked with the basketball, and there was no call on the play. 1:44 left in the quarter.
Crab dribble.
Ippenson with it. Throws it over to Nyson, who puts up the shot off balance. Count the shot, and he'll go to the free throw line. Panthers still trying to fight through it.
I don't know who touched him there either.
29-18. I don't know that there was a foul there. Who did they call it on?
Darce.
Darce picked up the foul. I mean, it was a heavy contact, but I think he got the ball.
I thought Ippenson actually went around him and missed the contact altogether, but they called the foul. Nyson can't make the free throw, and Darce gets the board for A-Town.
Brings it into the front court very quickly and then loses out of bounds off of Tinkham's hand. That'll be the 8th turnover of the ball game against Abington and the first of the quarter. 1:32 left third quarter, 29-18. A-Town leads Camp Point Central. We're back with more in 1 minute.
Do you have headaches? Do you suffer from back or neck pain? If so, I'm here to help. Hi, I'm Dr. Chris Lanham. My offices are located directly across from the Dairy Ripple at 200 South Madison. To reach me, our office number is 285-6300. That's 285-6300. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, and Saturdays by appointment. My offices are located directly across from the Dairy Ripple at 200 South Madison, where we can have you pain-free in no time.
When it comes to achieving big yields, success is in the genetics. And at LG Seeds, it's not just the genetics of our seed.
It into Nyson. Nyson will spin around, leave it off to Vance. Out there with Jones, Ippenson, and the 5th man Long. Panthers Ippenson on the left-hand side. He can shoot the three. Out top of the key, Long puts one up. It won't fall, and he just can't find the mark today, and the rebound comes off to Darce. He's quickly into the front court. Now he'll back it back, throw it on the left-hand side to Tinkham. Tinkham works on the right side now, down low to Marr. Gets it back out to Tinkham, who thinks about the shot. Now tricky dribble on the left-hand side. That's to Strews. Strews with the dribble right side. To Tinkham, down low to Marr, wants to put a move on. Now he'll throw it back out to Tinkham, who will bounce off of Long. Back out top of the key to Darce as they'll work the ball and kill some clock with 45 seconds left. Now Abington Avon will go for the one shot with an 11-point lead, 29-18. Good move by their coach, Kent Jones. 38 seconds left. Now Darce, who can make things happen, will throw it back out. Top of the key to Strews.
Their patient offense is as good as the defense, and it really makes you work defensively, and then your legs aren't as fresh when you're running offense.
Their coach has got their ear, and their discipline is what he's telling them to do, and that's the key.
A couple of dribbles. He will take a heave at the half-court shot, and it's short by about a foot. And that's the way the end of the third quarter plays out here. 29-18, the lead for A-Town after 3 quarters. Fourth quarter play-by-play your way.
Central State Bank has all the latest technology as well as old-fashioned and neighborly service. Central State Bank has all the latest technology as well as old-fashioned and neighborly service. Do your banking either way you wish. Our interest in our customers is long-term, compounded annually, and appreciated daily. You're not just a name or number to us, you're a part of our family. We care about you and your family, and if we can help you and yours to fulfill your dreams and goals, we will. We are friends doing business with friends. Keep Central State Bank central to your banking needs. Visit us in Quincy, Clayton, Pleasant Hill, or Kinderhook. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Eight minutes left to play. A 29-18 lead for A-Town. 8 of 21 is the Panthers over against the Panthers. They're 11th. Darce was fast, and now The foul will be called on Jones as Jones had the turnover and then picks up the foul.
It's his fourth, correct?
Yep.
Team fifth. Out of bounds to A-Town, and Central couldn't capitalize off of that turnover. They needed that one.
Yep. If you're the Panthers, you're just going to have to play until you foul out because you don't really have much choice in this situation. Kinkham out there with Darce, shows the other man with the younger Mar boy in Caden and Adolphson. Adolphson. Is that like the?
You say tomato, I say tomato.
I'll just keep doing whatever I do. I always do. Darce to Mar, right-hand side Tinkham. Tinkham tries to take the man to the hole behind the back dribble. Back out to Adelson. On the left-hand side, that's to Struz. A lot of good German names here in this Abington-Avon group. Must have some kids from Avon. Wasn't Avon a European city's name? Tinkham on the left-hand side to Struz. No response whatsoever from me. Caden Marr to Adelson. Nice backdoor to Darce. Up and good. Found his man on the rotation. And 6 points for him, and it makes it a 31-18 ball game, back to 13.
Ran the picket fence at him, and Jones got caught watching the paint dry that time.
You've seen that movie and quoted it many times this weekend. Right-hand side Vance, top of the key. Ippinson for a long three, and he buries it. He can shoot that shot, and he doesn't do it very often, but has 11, and it's 31-21. Cuts it to a 10-point game. Jones playing against Darce to Tinkham. Tinkham slows it down, though. The ball stripped away. Turnover number 11. On the other side, Jones can't catch it, and he turns it over again. And Jones having a tough game today as Vance hit him in stride. He just couldn't catch the ball. Now Jones playing with 4 fouls, has got to control the emotions right here, or he'll be done. Now a three-point shot out front by Marr. That's Caden Marr. He's got 4, and it's 34-21. His first bucket of the game is a three-pointer at the 5:50 mark of the fourth quarter. How about that? Jones strong to the bucket, off the window, can't get it to fall. Adelson over the top with Nyson for the rebound, and Darce will come away with it. 5:38 left in this one. 34-21, and the basketball for A-Town. They're wanting a date at 9:30. We'll try to listen to it or pay attention to it because we'll have the 8 o'clock game with Camp Point Central in the 3rd and 4th place game, but won't be here for the championship. We're last year, though. Adelson gets the ball out to Darce, top of the key. 5:15 left. He'll go strong to the bucket, put the shot up, won't fall. Offensive rebound, Marr, left-handed bucket, up and good. He's got 5 points in the last couple of minutes. Has 6 now, and it's a 36-21 lead. Junior Marr is making things happen with his senior brother sitting on the bench. Ippinson, Jones, down low, Nyson, throws it back out to Vance, spot up 3, short, tries to get his own rebound, but instead, Struz will get it, and Vance will pick up the foul.
Could be Jalen Vance's
Tremendous breeze.
second foul, yes.
Tremendous breeze coming through. Thank you very much.
Just his first. Team 6. 6-4 advantage for the foul for the Panthers here in the second half. So 1-1 for Abington Avon after this.
Tinkham with the ball in the backcourt with Jones on him. Ball knocked away, and they're going to call a foul on Jones as the official was behind him, and he called him for his 5th foul. That'll be the 7th team foul, and free throws to be shot by A-Town as Jones will foul out of the game.
Remember how Grover had a terrible, no good, very bad day?
Grover had a bad day? Well,
Eric Jones did too.
Yeah. Eric Jones didn't have much of anything go right for him today.
Central's clearing the bench.
Yep, they're going to send in the youngsters. Colin Hughes into the game. Also, let's see who all we see. Nyson and Ippinson will sit down. Jackson Mueller, the 6'1 sophomore, in the game with 4:42 left. It's a 36-21 game.
I guess if you're down 15, you think you're maybe not, and I've only scored 21, you think maybe you're not going to score that many in the last 4:42, and you're trying to save some legs for a game later, but A-Town should take advantage of that. Get some of their guys out, too.
A-Town ought to take a break, too. Mueller will bring it into the front court, hands it off to Norfolk. He'll get it to Mueller. We'll learn some new names. On the right-hand side. Stotts, was it? Yep, it was Stotts in the ball game. I haven't seen these guys without helmets on. That's my problem. Stotts with the ball on the right-hand side. That is a three-pointer up on an air ball by Norfolk. It won't fall. The ball will go out of bounds. It'll be A-Town basketball.
A-Town, I pull my players out and rest up a little bit here.
36-21. Panthers have cleared the bench. A-Town can rest up for the championship game if they take a notion here pretty quick. Tinkham with the basketball. Gets it to Durst. Now they'll get it out top of the key. That's to Adelson. He'll throw it out to Scrooge. And they'll run a little rotation here as Abington just wants to kill clock with under 4 minutes left. Out top of the key, Tinkham with it. Tinkham throws it on the wing. That's to Marr. Now out top of the key to Scrooge. All but Kalen Marr out there right now with Tinkham, his replacement. And the Panthers have put in their guys, resting up for the third and fourth place game, and A-Town can take advantage of it and do it too. Down low, nice layup, nice move to the basket by Adelson. He's got 12, and it's a 38-21 lead. Might be the biggest of the ball game. The other way. Come the Panthers. Stotts with it, throws it out top of the cage to Stoker. That's the guy that played fullback for him, Charlie. He's a big one, isn't he? Hughes out top of the key, and he buries the three. Biggest guy for them makes the three, and it's 38-24. A 14-point lead. On the other side, here comes the group from A-Town. Ennis waits to check in on the next dead ball. Marr with it out top of the key. That's to Struz. Now they'll get the ball to Kalen Marr, who's back in the ball game. Kalen throws the ball back over to Struz. Illini Bluffs and West Hancock, and what ought to be a dandy in the next one. That might be the championship game, but Abington will have something to say about that. Marr with it, cross courts it to Struz. Back to Marr. Ball caught on his hip. Ball loose on the floor and dribbling it. Now the ball is taken away. No, he says he hit his head on the floor. What happened here?
That was Norfolk, and they just called the turnover.
That was Norfolk, and they just called the turnover. Is that what happened?
Ennis comes into the game. Marr sits down.
Turnover each side. 12 on Abington and 13 on the Panthers. It'll be Abington basketball.
Get the ball into Ennis.
Get the ball into Ennis. Nick Ennis will throw it back out top of the key to Screws. He'll give it to Tinkham on the right-hand side. Now Abington works the ball to Ennis, to Tinkham, to Marr. Marr works left side to the bucket. Can't get it to fall, but he'll be fouled on the way by one of the Panthers.
2:19 to play in the contest, and this foul is whistled against Camp Point Central's Wilson Stotts. His first 8th team foul, 1-1 here for Marr. Caden Marr.
38-24, A-Town on top.
38-24, A-Town on top, and the left-hander Marr's first one is good.
39-24 in favor of A-Town.
A lot to like about this A-Town squad.
Cade Marr's got 8, or 7.
Cade Marr's got 8, or 7, I should say.
Second one on the way is also good.
Second one on the way is also good. I think he'll take a chair now. As into the contest will come Jacob Rep.
So if you're Farmington, do you feel a little better after seeing A-Town play this game too and say, hey, they've just gotten a lot better? And how did Farmington beat them by that big margin the last time? That's the other question. 2:19 left, and Coach Jones is going to be able to rest his guys for the championship game at 9:30. Past my bedtime. With the basketball is Norfolk. He'll get it out top of the key. That's to Mueller. Now they'll get it to Hughes, who will work inside, strong to the bucket, off the window and good. Colin Hughes has 5, and he just come back in and doing whatever he needs to do. 38-26 is the score, I do believe now.
40.
40.
40-26.
What's that?
40-26.
Sorry. 40-26 on the way Cool Collision scoreboard.
A-Town with the basketball.
The basketball. Taylor had it for a moment. They get it in the corner to Hickox. Now out top of the key to Rep. Jacob Rep trying to make something happen to Tinkham, who's played a lot in this game. They'll leave it off to Hickox, Drew Hickox, the sophomore. Out to Tinkham, who's a sophomore. So this basically most of their sophomore team, Charlie. They've already played quite a few of them. That's to Taylor, who's a junior. Back out top of the key to Ennis, listed as a sophomore also.
Two seniors
in Darby Mars and Kalen Marr. And a couple of juniors, and Nolan Taylor and Caden Marr, and then all the rest of these guys are sophomores. That is impressive, and Coach Jones has got a great future with this group. Taylor with it with a minute left. This may be our final score of 40-26 unless the Panthers want to do something with it. Now back out Ennis. He'll throw it back out front to Hickox. Back to Tinkham, and Coach Jones has got his guys listening and doing what he wants them to do, and that's take care of the basketball and run the clock here and go to the championship game. That's what they're going to do, too. Rep with the basketball, throws it back out to Tinkham in a rotation where they've run off about a minute and a half on the clock, and they're going to try to burn the rest of it here, and they will. Ennis to Tinkham. Panthers are not supposed to foul, and they won't. To Rep. Rep almost loses the ball. Back out top of the key. That's to Hickox. Now to Tinkham. 17, 16, 15, and they'll be able to hold the basketball, I do believe, there. And having a good time out front right now is Wilson Stotts talking to the man with the ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They'll shake hands and get the win. Will the Abington-Avon A-Town squad, they win it 40-26 over the Panthers of Camp Point Central. Great game plan by Kent Jones and his squad. They'll play in the championship game tonight against the winner of Illini Bluffs and West Hancock. That's the next game that will be played here. Our next broadcast will be at 8 o'clock this evening. Camp Point Central will play the loser of that Illini Bluffs West Hancock game for third and fourth place. We're going to take a break on the Heaton Chevrolet Arctic Cat Refreshment Services Pepsi postgame show. Final score 40-26 on the Waco Collision Center scoreboard. And we're back after these.
Out with the old, even though it's new at Heaton Chevrolet. Out with the old, even though it's new at Heaton Chevrolet Arctic Cat right now. Kathy Osment, sales lady extraordinaire, Peter Heaton, the old guy, are ready to get the best deals on remaining 2017s for you. The push is to move the 2017s out, and to do this, Chevrolet has employee pricing again on select models like Tahoes and Silverados. The second program is 20% off. Select cars like Malibus and Cruises. All at Heaton Chevrolet Arctic Cat, minutes away from high prices in Pittsfield. Call 217-285-2189.
The postgame show brought to you by Refreshment Services Pepsi. Stop by your favorite retailer on the way home from the game, work, or school for an ice-cold Pepsi product. Can athletes refuel with a bottle of Gatorade? Is it in you? You know the score on the scoreboard postgame show on WBBA and on your school scoreboard because Refreshment Services Pepsi has teamed with most area schools to provide them. Refreshment Services Pepsi, offering you great choices at your local retailer and the sponsor of the postgame show.
People are still making the switch to local banks. And what about you? If you still depend on an oversized corporate bank to care about you and your needs, it's time to learn the community bank difference. Let Farmers National Bank of Grigsville tell you what it's like to have friends and neighbors taking care of your money. Find us on the web at www.fnbgrigsville.com or contact us at 217-833-2329. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Now is the time to buy new windows for your home. Beautiful Temco windows and doors are available through Pike County Lumber Company in Pittsfield. Whether you need double hung, bay windows, or patio doors, we have them all, plus more. Temco custom manufactures each quality window to fit your home. So call Pike County Lumber Company at 285-6115 to place your order today. That's Pike County Lumber Company on West Washington and Pittsfield, 285-615.
Liberty Village, where neighbors are friends and life is carefree, simply the finest.
As we get older and wiser, we understand more completely that few choices in life are black and white. And one of the most difficult choices can be deciding when it's time for a family member to move into assisted living. Hi, this is Angela Lee from Liberty Village of Pittsfield, and that's why among our many choices here, we offer the Hawthorne Inn. Our Hawthorne Inn is perfect for those who just need a little assistance in their daily lives. It offers www.libertyvillageofpittsfield.com or call 217-285-2200.
Liberty Village, where neighbors are friends and life is carefree, simply the finest.
Welcome back to the Heaton Chevrolet Arctic Cat Pepsi postgame show. Final of the contest, 40-26. A-Town defeats Camp Point Central. Central drops to 7-5 of the year. A-Town improves to 9-2. It was 14-6 after the first quarter, and really A-Town never looked back. Took the halftime lead 25-13, a 5-4 quarter for Central in the third quarter, but no chance to put points on the board against the A-Town defense that really just strangled Central out of their offense today. 40-26 the final in this contest. Turnovers in the ballgame, 13 for Central, 12 for A-Town, so that's pretty even when you look at it. But here's what the big thing you have to look at, Jack. Off of those 13 turnovers, A-Town scored 20 points off of those turnovers. So I would say that's a pretty big stat. Outscored them 20-3 in the turnover margin. Taking a look at the final scoring stats, Lane Ippenson led Central with 12 points, 6 for Hayden Nyson. Colin Hughes finished with 5 and 3 for Bryce Long. For A-Town, pretty balanced scoring, 12 points for Ryan Adelson, 8 for Caden Marr, 8 for Kalen Marr, 6 for Graham Strews, Hunter Darstad 6 to finish out the scoring for A-Town. They moved to 9-2, and they'll play for the championship at 9:30 tonight against the winner of West Hancock and Illini Bluffs. That will tip off in about 10.5 minutes. We'll have basketball action for you in our final game from the 72nd Annual Macomb Western Holiday Boys Basketball Tournament. It'll be Camp Point Central taking on the loser of this game between Illini Bluffs and West Hancock. Until then, so long from Western Hall for Jack Hull and Timothy Hull, Brian Shoemaker, our producer and engineer. I'm Charlie Hull, thanking you for tuning in to 97.5 FM WBBA and WBBARadio.com, where A-Town takes down Central 40-26, another WBBA Sports presentation.